All right. Questions?
Raise your hand if you have questions. Go to Mike Reese in the back.
Bill, was J.C. Jackson available today?
No.
And what happened that he was active for the game but wasn't available?
He wasn't available.
And why was he active for the game?
He wasn't available. Just leave it at that.
Bill, just a thought on what you saw from your team. Obviously, continued to fight once you guys get down, but in that and how important was that turnover with Bailey there in the third quarter?
Yeah, well, there were a lot of big plays in the game. Yeah, we got a couple turnovers, had one called back, had another touchdown called back. So there's a number of key plays in the game that could have helped us a little more than the way they turned out. But it's competitive. They're a good football team. They're well coached. Obviously, got a lot of good players. So you can't give them any extra opportunities.
Bill, question: 4th and 2. You would like to go for it, and Bailey Zappi throws that touchdown pass to Hunter Henry. What went into that decision to go for it on 4th down, and what was the feeling on the sideline after the payoff of the touchdown?
We felt that was the right thing to do at that point in time. I felt like we had a good play. Bailey made a good throw. Hunter, made a good catch. So. Felt like we had a good play.
Bill, along those same lines, you went for it early in the game, 4th and 2, and got the touchdown. Later in the game, early fourth quarter, was 4th and 3, kind of near midfield. You decided to punt. What went into that decision? Any thought to go for it there?
Yeah, before we got the interception.
Yeah, it was like, I think you're down by 17. It was 4th and 3.
Yeah, and then we got the interception. Right. Felt like, at that point we'd lost 3 starters. Worried about the pass protection. Worried about just what be able to execute in that situation. Felt like we were playing good defense and get the ball back on a turnover, or 3 and out, get the ball in better field position.
Bill, last 3 minutes, you had called the timeouts to get the ball back. You're working from your own end zone. Seemed to huddle, substitute a lot. One of the offensive players in the locker room lamented the tempo that ran the clock down to 2 minutes. Were you okay with the tempo there, down 10 with a couple minutes left?
We ended up in a check play there, and we could have gone quicker.
Right on your right.
Bill, we saw you come out and check on Cole Strange when he went down. Just how tough was it to lose him, and do you have any update on him?
Yeah, it was tough to lose him. It was tough to lose Connor. It was tough to lose Hunter. So, kind of at the end there, we were not, I would say, didn't feel like we were able to, do probably what we should have done in that situation. At the end of the game, I'm talking about.
Hey, Bill. How would you assess Bailey's performance today?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it on film. Can't watch everybody out there.
Along those lines, do you have any update on Hunter Henry, and are you expecting to possibly lose him for a long time?
Don't have any update. Game was just over.
Bill, when Ben was asking about a 4th down decision, I think you thought it was 4th down from your own 33. There was another series previous to that. It was the first set of plays you guys had in the fourth quarter. Same decision making for you in terms of the injuries and not wanting to go for it. There's 4th and 3. Is that your own 42?
Yeah, it's not a question of not wanting to go for it. It's a question of doing what you feel like is best at that point in time.
Was that related to the injuries, though, like you mentioned for the previous situation?
There's a lot of things that go into a decision. It's not one thing.
Brian in the back. Take a couple final questions.
Hi, Bill. In A response to Dan's question, the first couple things you mentioned were related to the officiating and calls that were obviously didn't go your way. Did you feel that the officiating in this game was perhaps worse than in previous games? You appeared to be more frustrated throughout the course of the game than usual.
Yeah, I didn't say that. We talked about some big data, and I asked about the key plays in the game, and I rattled off a few of them. I'd say those are big plays in the game. Touchdown called back, turnover called back, interception. So there was a number of things. Both teams missed field goals. It's they're big plays in the game, scoring plays.
Alex Austin said in the locker room that he wasn't expecting to start until pregame. How did he handle that situation, and how tough is that on a player to be thrust into a starting role like that?
Well, we all know that when the game starts, anything can happen. So, happened a little bit before that, but he was ready to play, expected to play, played a lot. So, but talked about that before. It's everybody's job to be ready to go. That's what we do. All right.